Welcome back to PWTB. We got a returning guest. What's up, Mahmoud? How we doing?
Good. How about you, bro?
I'm doing pretty well. So obviously the show is just so awesome, right? That you just had to come back on. I
Yeah,
know.
it's a really
But
good show you got.
yeah. By the way, we'll plug Mahmoud's YouTube right here. You'll see it on the screen. He makes great video gaming content. But today we're roasting a game that it seems like you play a lot. So
I don't, not a lot, but a
yeah.
little here and there.
Here and there, same here, yeah. Especially when I'm bored. It's fun. It's fun. I like Fortnite. So we're talking about Fortnite. I like
All right.
Fortnite.
So you,
Do you
you
want to tell
wanna?
our viewers what happened 2 weeks ago though, when me and you tried playing with the quest?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So me and Evan, we were trying to play in this tournament, and he had to put two-factor authentication on his account, but he did, but it was not even letting you join.
yeah.
Remember? So
What
what do
were all
you?
the methods? Like it made me send text messages, send emails, and then and then it had me check the thing where I had to get an app. They made me download an app, and it still didn't let me play. Um,
Right. That's
And I was curious about this. So I looked up, there was an instruction. It was like two-factor identification. And all the YouTube comments were just roasting it. Being like, yeah, you guys don't know what you're doing. You're setting us up for failure. I'm like, dang. But so how was that tournament? Did it go well though? Or
I ended up getting to do it
yeah.
with only like 10 minutes left.
You got a player? Because I think you need another player, right?
Yeah, I got someone to do it with me.
Yeah. Yeah. So did you get what you wanted accomplished, or at least some stuff? Or
Oh yeah, I got what I wanted.
yeah. So I guess with Fortnite, so you say, but your channel is based a lot on Fortnite. So why do you say you only play it time to time? I guess, or
Well, it's not my channel's not just Fortnite. It's
I'm not
about
saying
soccer
only
too.
Fortnite, but it has some stuff. Yeah, yeah. But
I post content about the game, but I don't play it like that often. I just
yeah,
post about content. So whenever
but it's
I
very good. It's very good content too. Yeah. If someone asks you, should I play Fortnite or not? What are you saying?
I would say depends because the game is pretty bad. With like so for example, every time an update drops, it's supposed to fix whatever issue the game is having. But with Fortnite, it causes more glitches and more bugs, every
Yeah.
time they release an update.
One more thing on the Fortnite. I heard, I don't know if you heard that Fortnite was like had like a big problem where they were scamming kids. So if you like buy something on Fortnite, right? Like, but they were arguing and they argued in court that Fortnite was having you like click on something too quick. So you buy a skin or you buy like, I don't know, something else you didn't need. Uh do you think did you ever encounter any of that where like Fortnite was like forcing you, like shoving in your face, you gotta buy this skin? Um
No, that never happened. Here's the thing about that. This is back in the earlier days of the game. You could buy something, but there was no like cancel purchase or nothing. If you buy it, you buy it.
yeah.
But you did have the option to refund your purchase, even if you accidentally bought something you didn't want.
Yeah.
The
Huh.
refund tickets, you get like free refund tickets.
Okay, so they give you the ticket. I guess for a kid that could be confusing. Not like, like an older teen or maybe even an adult. Definitely adults were playing it back in its heyday. Everyone was playing it back in its heyday, like
Yeah.
2018. And then for a little bit during the beginning of COVID too, I remember I would play a lot with my friends. Like I'll play it time to time if I'm bored, if I got time. But it's not like, again, I'm not like super gravitating towards it. But anyways, so last time you told me at the end also that you wanted to keep talking. We were talking about memories last time, that
Oh,
you
you want
wish
to?
we could keep talking about it. So before we go today, I wanted to ask, was there anything else you wanted to mention from the past? Well, or just anything? Well,
Before we go on to memories, I got one more question for you
yes.
about
Okay, yeah.
regarding Fortnite. One last one. You remember you played back in the OG days of the
Yes.
game. What do you think about the game then versus now?
What do I think about the game? I think because obviously they had like tilted towers and all that, Loot Lake and stuff like that became very iconic. Their map when they first started became like everyone associated with it, and they kept trying to bring it back. Like remember they tried bringing back tilted tower like all the time, and they did.
Yeah,
But they kept trying to recreate the game. I kind of like what they're doing now. They have all these new game modes and stuff like that. They're just like because they kept trying to recreate the past, and it's tough to recreate the past. But they kind of lean into some new stuff like they've done. Like I play that Team Rumble a lot that
yeah. Team
you
Rumble's
showed me.
fun.
It is fun. It is fun. And they've kind of adapted to the new times. And I think that's definitely more appealing. So
Okay,
I think they're doing it better now. Yeah.
okay. And one last thing. Battle passes then versus now. What do you think? What was better?
Yeah, I usually always just played on my brother's battle pass. So personally, I think probably back then, if I'm being honest. But what do you think? Because I wouldn't know much about the battle pass today, though. To be fair, but
Well, you want my opinion on it? Then
yes,
versus
yes,
now?
yes.
Definitely back in the chapter one days because it was always original skins, original dances, everything, every single season.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. There was a lot more of that. Yeah. Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
so we got about a few minutes left. Is there, this is PWTB is a free space. Is there anything you got to get out there? Anything you got to say, Mahmoud? But
you want to go look back on the memories from like high
yeah,
school
sure.
days?
Yeah, you because again, you told me last time that you wish we could have talked a little more. So I gave some that I definitely remembered. Was there some more that you could recall, like right off the top of your head?
Yeah, there's one I can remember.
Okay, let's hear it.
Going back to, I think it was either freshman or sophomore year camp. Remember, we were in the mess hall. We were playing this game with like a dodgeball, and someone fell to the ground with the dodgeball, right? And then all of a sudden, everybody just starts jumping on top of each other, making a huge pile of human bodies.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
yeah, yes, yeah. Yeah, those ones were interesting. Like I said last time, because with the camp we were talking about, like the freshmen sophomore were way more like strict. Like you had to do this, which was kind of annoying. But there were some memories like that, like everyone jumping. We used to do like you remember like later we used to do those mosh pits, like the pretend mosh pits where that was just
Oh
the
yeah,
crazy
I
stuff
remember
that
that. I
yeah, that was
remember.
like later in school too. But like I don't, they just used to do like a bunch of like crazy like touchy stuff, like well, you remember there was the nut. You get what I'm saying. The nut tap. You got to watch out. That was just like a lot of touchy
Yeah,
stuff, a lot of weird touchy stuff. I will
yeah,
say
I
that.
agree. That was
Yeah,
weird.
too far, too far. I agree on that one.
All right.
But there was a lot of weird stuff with that,
Okay.
anyways.
So one last question for you.
Yeah,
Out of all 4 years of high school for camp, which year of camp was your favorite and
good
why?
question. Senior year was my favorite. For some reasons that I got to know a girl a little better. Let's just put it that way. Senior camp, and but I also got to have a lot of fun with my friends. Like I said, you got to roam around a little more. Got yelled at a couple times because we went a little too far out, but it was fun. I remember hanging out with you. I remember hanging out with all the boys. I remember that because senior year was only one night at camp, which was a little more manageable. I remember just all the boys, all of us, like the gang, were just sitting out at like that little lakefront with the sand and all that as the sun's going down. That was pretty cool. Just hanging out with the boys one last time. I'd have to go senior. What about you?
That was a good year for camp.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Mahmoud. Well, again, it was fun to have you come on. Thanks for doing it. We enjoy your company all the time, all right?
Yeah, thanks for having me back on, bro.